still moving. We gotta go to the food bank now. Real life shit. I make sure the kids eat. So I saw this friend of mine that let me borrow. He didn't let me borrow a car. I guess I was wrong. I shouldn't have borrowed the car. I was allegedly driving a stolen vehicle. When I wasn't driving, I was asleep, and I didn't know it was stolen. Just kidding. Just kidding. I mean, but it's under investigation right now. I got booked, and then I got released, and then I got a couple warrants that they released me on. So now I can get my license back. I mean, I do have my license. I just have identification right now. Anyways, we're going to the food bank. How's your day going, babe? Yeah, that means it's good. If you don't have no words are the best words. Babe.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so what's going on in vlog world, huh? How can anybody fucking have anything to say to anybody from Washington viewing us? What's your state? I would it's very interesting. I would be interested to see what your state is that you guys are watching us from. Or
let us know where you're from.
Yeah, let us know where you're from, you know? Let us know where you're from, your nationality, your sexual orientation.
You're gay or not, who cares?
Yeah, we don't care. If you're transgender, straight, no one's perfect, you know? I mean, no, transgender is
whatever it is.
It is what it is. I mean, what I mean is if you're straight, you're not perfect. No one's perfect. I'm just kidding. I mean, straight people, I wish, you know what? When I was like, when I was in my 20s, I used to fucking cry and ask God why I was gay. I was just like,
And here I am trying to be gay. What the fuck?
Well, I came out when I was 18, you know? Like, when I finished high school and stuff like that, I was like, okay, well, I think it's time I just, like, be real with my sexual orientation, what I prefer, and it came out to my mom. She disowned me for a year or two, and then she said sorry. And, well, pretty much the whole family disowned me. And then when my mom said sorry, everybody followed suit. My mom was a leader. Still is, you know, from afterlife, she's still a leader. But, when I was younger, yes, when I was young, I struggled so much with my
her identity.
Yeah, well, I guess it's my identity, right? No, not with my identity. I knew who I was. I knew what I wanted. I knew what I liked, and I knew what I preferred. It's just that I struggled with the whole, with the society looking at me a different way. Even my own culture would look at me a certain way. You know, they would make fun of me. They would taunt me, call me names, things like that. My own race would do that to me. You know, especially the men. And then they would. So I had so many like things against me. Not only my sexuality, and I could barely speak Spanish. That was another thing in itself. Like getting ridiculed by your own race for not knowing the language. So I learned that very quick. So I could tell them "fuck you" in Spanish. But no, I struggled a lot when I was young. I didn't understand why I was gay and why I preferred women over men. I prayed endless nights to ask God to change me to make me straight, so that way I could be with a man and I wouldn't be looked at as different as in society's eyes, and I could just be normal and people call normal normal. What is normal? Let's see. Normality is, I don't fucking know. A dog is normal. No, dogs aren't even normal now. They got skinwalkers. You don't even know what normal is. Normal is I don't even know why that word exists. Normal is something that's regular as form-fitting as other things, right? Normal. No, what is normal? Like normal. I don't even know what that word is anymore. But yeah, it was one of the things I prayed for, and I endless nights on my knees and crying to God. But now that I've grown, I realize that God doesn't see us for our gender or who we love and stuff like that. He sees us for our heart and how we love, and if our love is genuine. He is of love, right? So he's not gonna He's not gonna prosecute me for loving somebody the way I love them, as long as my love is pure. I think that's what I think. I have a feeling. I have a really good feeling that this is the way it's perceived, as if your love is pure of love to your partner, then God accepts it without flaw. Like I love my partner without flaw and purity, and we don't have anything that is dirtying our relationship. You know, we have, God forbid, if we step out on each other or hit each other, put hands on each other, or talk bad about each other, then our love is tainted. But as of right now, our love is pure, and I do feel that God accepts our love as one, because if He didn't, then I wouldn't be here sitting here right now with her. I do honestly believe that. So, and everybody's able to think about however they want, but pure love is God. I think is next to godly love, because you can't. It's almost like childlike, like loving with no blinders, with no condition, unconditionally, can do no wrong in your eyes, you know, kind of thing. Yeah. But when I was younger, I didn't think like that. I thought I was cursed. I fought with myself, let alone fighting with everybody else or arguing with everybody else and whatever. I used to beat myself up for being different and then dressing different. I went to Victory Outreach, tried to do what's it called? Faith-based treatment center.
Yep.
Tried to do faith-based treatment center twice. They kicked me out of both of them for being different. First, I was at Praise Hallelujah. Praise Hallelujah is a faith-based treatment center here in Washington. They kicked me out for cutting my hair too short or something like that. The preacher's wife said, "You could cut your hair. You could cut your hair, Vanessa. That's fine. Just don't cut it so short." I'm like, and then on top of that, they had the audacity to tell me that I was cutting my hair for shock factor. That I was cutting my hair to shock people and to get a rise out of them. You know that shit? Man, I've already been cutting my hair 10 years. I cut my hair in prison. The first time I cut my hair is for the first time I saw myself. I saw me. And so for them to say that I was cutting my hair for shock value or whatever in the fuck they want to call it. Yeah, I needed to get a dip out of there. So, but I wasn't ready to stop my sobriety because I was already a month clean. So then they were telling me I had to leave. So, oh yeah, that was after Victory Outreach. Victory Outreach kicked me out first because I didn't want to wear a dress on Sundays. So Victory Outreach kicked me out. I was a month clean in Victory Outreach, and they told me that I had to start wearing dresses 3 times a week, and then on Sundays when I went to church. And I told them, I'm not trying to change who I am, I'm trying to change what I do. Because I love who I am, I just don't love the things I do. And they said, well, in the Bible it says men should not wear women's clothing, women should not wear men's clothing. That's fine. When was the Bible written? And not only that, but God's not looking at what I'm wearing when I'm going to church. He's looking at what's in my heart. You know, like, so I told them, I asked them, well, can I stay a week at least until I find somewhere else to go, because I'm not done doing my sobriety yet. Like, I'm a month clean, like, and this is when I was on heroin, so I was a month clean off heroin. And they were like, okay, yeah, they gave me a week, and then that's when I found Praise Hallelujah. So, but when I made sure that my family was there, when the pastors told me that I had to leave, I made sure my sister and my cousins were there, so they knew that I wasn't leaving the program because I wanted to. It was because I didn't want to wear a dress, and since I didn't want to wear a dress, they kicked me out. And they said that. I go, can you please tell them why I'm leaving? Like, because the rules say you have to wear a dress, and you don't want to wear a dress. Okay, so you're kicking me out because I don't want to wear a dress. Yes. Okay. Victory Outreach kicked me out of their program because I didn't want to wear a dress on Sundays. So I went to Praise Hallelujah. Praise Hallelujah kicked me out for cutting my hair short because I'm a female, and I shouldn't. cut my hair that short, and I do it for shock value. I'm doing it for attention, basically. That's what they're telling me. Fuck, doing it for attention. That's not what I'm trying to get. That's the least. I'm not trying to get attention, but I'm not trying to be uncomfortable in my own skin. If I want to be uncomfortable in my own skin, I would have fucking put a dress on and went to church, right? Then I would have been uncomfortable. How am I gonna serve God uncomfortable? You can't serve God. I mean, for me, you can serve God anyway. Uncomfortable, comfortable, whatever, like that. It's not about what you wear when you go. And sometimes I think about it like maybe God was testing me, but sometimes I think about it like this too. Like, why maybe God was testing them to see if they were going to accept me for me. And I'm not the one that failed, they did. So maybe that's what happened. But I knew I was in the right place when they were judging me upon my appearance. Both of them, when I left Hallelujah, I was 2 months clean. Like, literally clean. Like, and this is out of my own free will. Like, I wasn't court appointed or anything like that. I did So, for them, like, doing that, then it taught me that I don't need to be under a structured environment to have my sobriety. I can be under my own roof or my girlfriend, our home, to do my sobriety. Yeah. That's a lot, huh?
No.
Yeah. I think the TV looks big. The camera looks big, baby. I'm not that big.